Gambia government's COVID-19 relief food package is on the completion stages, according to the country's vice president. She made the remark on Wednesday while responding to concerns raised by members of the National Assembly on the level of progress since May. Amadou Kante reports.
Gambia's vice president has said that 80% of the government COVID-19 relief food package has been distributed barely 2 months after the launch of the initiative. Dr. Aissatou Toure was responding to concerns raised by parliamentarians regarding the food distribution. Government approved over $700 million worth of food commodities to support vulnerable households across the country amid the impact of the COVID-19 global pandemic. She reported of challenges during the distribution that prompted the introduction of mechanisms to extend the support to more households in the rural communities.
And at the moment, last week, Saturday, we had the whole team sitting down to assess where do we have the gaps, because as we move, like I told you earlier, this is one of the biggest humanitarian response that we are giving. And we are reaching out to 100% of the rural communities. Means that we are facing challenges. But 80% is already accessed, so the remaining will be done. It's in progress and it will be taken note of.
Vice President Toure said the government has also outlined measures to complete the distribution of the remaining food items in recognition of the rainy season. She assured the Assembly of a report on the project once the distribution is completed.
Honourable Speaker, would the Honourable with Her Excellency the Vice President inform this August Assembly whether they have mechanisms in place to ensure that there is fair distribution of this relief? Because we've got complaints of some families having half bags or having rice, not having cooking oil. Do you have the mechanism in place to ensure that at the end of the day you will account for everything, that there was fair distribution and extensive distribution?
Yes, indeed. There are. And even before we started the operations, those mechanisms were put in place. We worked with a framework that looked at the whole population, the various types of families, the information, the data, and all the processes are in place. So the issue of accountability and reporting back is not a problem. It's a question of completing the exercise and then coming back to tell you this is what it is as the process is going on. But definitely the mechanisms are there.
She also informed members of the National Assembly of the statistics around the relief packages as of July 2020.
Honorable Speaker, so far as at the 1st of July 2020, the actual amount of rice, sugar, and oil dispatched to the regions were 236,269 50 kg bags, 237 189 50 kg bags, and 71,416.5 20-liter gallons, respectively. On the distribution to the beneficiaries, a total of 194,292.5 50 kg bags of rice, 194,292.5 50 kg bags of sugar, and 151,105.5 10-liter gallons of oil were distributed.
There is increase in number of COVID-19 cases in the past 2 months in the country, with the death toll at 3 since March this year, out of more than 60 cases. As a result, President Barrow on Wednesday announced a fresh declaration of state of public emergency to last for 7 days. By this latest declaration, the public is being advised to take all precautionary measures to protect themselves and others in a bid to curtail the spread of the COVID-19.